Hey everyone, here's some video of an event day that I put together. I'm interested in competing in a competition in February that has 5 different events, one of them being a yoke carry. I haven't practiced yoke in quite a while, since before June, and I'm definitely out of practice. This was a 410-pound carry. One of the other events is a frame carry. It's a very heavy frame carry, and I think they're going to allow us to use straps. But for now, I'm just going to practice lighter weights without straps. So this frame is 380 pounds, and I'm going about 60 feet with both of them. I wouldn't normally do the yoke and farmers together like this, but I had a lot of events to try and test out today, so I thought I could save some time if I just did them together. So here I am on my second set. This is 475 for yoke. I think I accidentally set the bar a little high. I think one notch. Actually, I think I set the bar down a little low. One notch up, I think, would make this a much easier pick. Because once I start moving, it feels fine. But still, I'm out of practice. I'm having a hard time keeping brace with it. Same with the farmers. These feel a lot heavier than they should, but mostly in the hands and not on the body, which is good. So this is a 405-pound frame carry. So I do one more, and I decide to do these separate now as they're getting a little bit heavier and harder to recover from. So this is a 540-pound yoke. The competition actually has us carrying 600 pounds for 100 feet, and then we turn around and carry it 100 feet back for time. I've never carried a yoke that far. I've carried a 600-pound yoke pretty quickly. Today you'll see, like I said, I'm still at a little bit of practice, and I end up not being very fast on this carry. It starts off pretty okay, but then it really just turns into a slow walk towards the end. So same situation here. I'm doing the frame by itself. This is 460 pounds. You get to see my world's best coach socks nice and close. The shoes that I'm wearing for this are mountain, like trail hiking shoes, like trail running shoes, I mean. I find that they work really good for carries on asphalt or cement or parking lot type surfaces. If I were inside, I'd probably go with the flat shoe, but these work really well for moving things. And I decided to just move the yoke back just to save some time. I got to clean up out here. The hardest part about yoke and frame carry is the large amount of weight that you have to load on and carry back and forth to the outside area. So it's always a pain. It always takes a long time. One of the other events is a log for reps in 60 seconds. So I'm practicing some Viper pressing. I'm getting some of these so quickly that it's throwing me off, but I do catch my footing in the later reps on all of these. This is a pretty light log. This is 145 pounds for 5 reps. I like to use the Viper for a couple of reasons. It's faster. So for reps in 60 seconds, you can get a lot more in the time frame. But also there's the potential of wasted energy when the log is resting up on your chest. So here's 165 pounds for 5. I don't know what the difference was, but this felt much lighter than the 145 I just did and is moving a lot faster. So my last set is 185. I almost always wear a grip shirt for this. I like to wear my leather belt because I can stick my belt right underneath the log when I lap it, as you can see right here, and I use that to flip the log up into there. I almost always wear elbow sleeves and wrist straps on the log. The wrist straps really are just protecting my forearms. I don't tighten them down too much for this, but the log can be really hard on your forearms, both with the clean and just because your forearms can rub up against the side of the log. So 185 for 5, pretty close to the June competition that I had with 200 that I actually broke my leg on. Another one of the events is a raised deadlift. It's actually a very light deadlift in the competition, but it's because they're going strapless and it's more of a grip event. So this is 250 for 5. I'm doing these as dead stop just because I don't know if the competition will allow touch and go. So I'm getting practice with both dead stop and touch and go. If they allow touch and go, it will 100% become a grip issue. On this, I'm doing 290 for 5. If you don't know, the axle is about twice as large as a regular barbell. Because of that, it's closer to the ground and farther away from your body. And I actually get a stronger grip if I don't wrap my thumbs around the bar and go thumbless. So here's 330. I'm going to do this for 10 touch and go this time. It's very light at this height, and I don't feel like pushing it any farther than 10 reps, even though I could have, because I still have a lot of other events to try. So here's a duck walk into a power stairs simulator. I've never done this before, so I have no clue what I'm doing. I just needed to get some stuff on tape, and I shared it with a few of my friends and other more experienced strongmen and got feedback. So I do 240 pounds, and then the second set is 275, and then I try 310 pounds. The carrying's not so bad. It's the pick and swing. I just really had no clue. I've gotten good tips, and I will share those tips next time I post the video of me doing this to see if they worked or not. I try to go back at this one more time to see if maybe it's just fatigue from the carry, and I try a slightly different placement with my legs, and I still just can't get anything. All right, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. Feel free to ask any questions.